Getting a chance to share the boat with Cody is, it's gonna be a blast. And Cody asked me 2 questions when I first showed up this weekend. He's like, do you wanna just catch fish or do you wanna go for the fish? And I looked him dead in the face and I was like, easy decision.
The deal that we have kind of going up here, it's not like normal muskie fishing. Wisconsin's known for small fish, numbers, a lot of 38 to 40 inchers, and really that doesn't, I've caught enough of those in my lifetime. It doesn't really do it for me anymore. I'm after not necessarily big fish, but you know, something that I could feel comfortable quitting muskie fishing for the rest of my life and feel accomplished. So you never know what the weekend brings, what the weather's gonna do to the fish, but it should be freaking awesome. It should be awesome. The weather's right, it's cooling down, fish are on the move.
Right now marks an adventure I have been itching to do all summer long. This is like, there's been so much anticipation and build up to this little weekend trip right here. I'm like nervous. I'm nervous, scared, excited. I'm just a ball of nerves right now. So this is gonna be crazy.
Incredible good experience. Let's see this. Let's do this. I'm like, that's what I like.
That's what I wanted to hear. Just a freaking go get it.
And that is what I chase solely, are super low density waters, less than maybe 0.2 fish every acre, chasing giant muskies.
Easy decision. Like, I don't care if we don't catch anything. I want to go for that one fish. I want that shot at getting a 50 in the boat, and anything higher than that would just be asinine. So
oh my God. Oh dude, that's her.
Go back in. Go back in. Oh, she's small, she's small, she's small.
Oh dude.
Get her, keep it in the water.
Dude, I can't believe she freaked out like that. Oh, if my bait was working, it would have caught her. Oh my God. That's not her, but that's probably a 49.50. Did you see what happened?
Yeah. Oh,
my
yeah.
tube got like balled up. I've had that happen so many times now.
Talk to me, what just happened?
How long have we been fishing, Sam?
I don't know.
Long time. We're on a very low density lake, and we raised a giant. Unfortunately, my stupid bait got balled up, and the fish is coming in a beeline, hot, on a tangled up bait. Watch, I'll catch it underneath the boat. On a tangled up bait, untangle it, throw it right back in there, and she comes out hot. And whenever you see the landing gear, their fins stick out and wiggle, they're gonna eat, and she just turned off like a 49 to 50-ish. Too big to be blowing chances like that.
Dude, this water is so clear. Literally, all of a sudden, I heard Cody kind of rack and go, oh, there's one right next to the boat. We can just see her. And Cody's tube was kind of balled up, so he's like, oh. He does the 8, gets her in the 8. She kind of shoots off. He quick grabs his tube, flips right back out there, and boom, she's so hot she followed it in again. And he had her in the 8, and she just never ate.
If we turn around, we might be able to catch her.
She was hot.
If we give her a second.
Cody just said exactly what I was thinking too. Like, he's like, I'm shocked she didn't eat. Just the way she was literally so aggressive. Like, out of nowhere, just woof, she's on it. And she was, like Cody said, her landing gear was out, and she was just freaking pinned on that bait. Dang. To recap our day so far, We messed up this morning. We slept in really late. We were up super late last night just because I rolled into town late. We fished late into the evening, and then we just slept in the back of our trucks. We woke up at like 9-ish. We're like, ah, dang it, let's just get big breakfast. Got a big breakfast, hit like 3 different lakes, and we've just been kind of puddle jumping. It's cool, it's good to see big fish on the move. This is our first cold front that we've had basically all summer. It's like, it dropped like 10 degrees over the past week, and the water temperature is definitely changing. So this is cool. This is freaking exciting. Oh, that fish was 0 big. To 100, dude. Literally, we just pulled up to this spot, and I grabbed some Chex Mix, and you made like 2 casts. Yeah. And all of a sudden, it was right there, and I'm just like.
And when you have one that close, it's like.
Alrighty, time check. It is 7:30. We have exhausted all efforts at all the other lakes, and we have come now to Lake X this evening in hopes of just one big bite. These fish have just swerved us today. We were lucky enough to see one, but this is the spot. This is the lake. This is where it's gonna happen. Cody's got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. Cody just drove around for like 35 minutes. Checked a bunch of different spots just to see if there's any bait or any muskies just pulled up on there. And yeah, now we're starting to fish. So I think we're just gonna lock in, grind it out all the way till like, I don't know, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 a.m. Depends how the night goes. And yeah, it's gonna be a good evening. Cody was talking to me earlier about how just the weather really stable, and he likes that. He thinks it's good. So there was a huge cold front that kind of went through like a week ago, and now it's just kind of stabled out, and that's really good. So these muskies should be on their feet. They should be moving, and like Cody said, let's get one that scares us.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Got him. That was epic. Oh, it's a tiger, dude. Nice.
Nice! I didn't know there's tigers in here.
I didn't either. Oh, that's awesome. Look how gorgeous that thing is.
Dude, he has beautiful colors. Give me some of that.
That's ridiculous.
Is that the same fish you just saw, you think?
I'm pretty sure. It's sweet, isn't it?
Here, I want to back up. That is a freaking sick tiger.
That thing's awesome.
That is sick.
That's gorgeous.
Talk to me. So you think that's the same exact fish?
Oh, that's definitely the same exact fish. Dude, I want to get him. Definitely the same exact fish. Literally, we just got the cameras going. And as Sam is doing our intro, this one comes up and like almost kamikazes it. Next cast, he's already good to go. Next cast, this thing trucks my bait.
What did you get?
It was a muskie.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So how did you get them?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I black out and I catch him. Throw a big bait the size of my arm and hope.
He was so excited. I got him.
It was so cool. He bit it right by the boat.
Oh, no kidding.
Like and it was a tiger muskie, which is super rare.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're not finished yet.
We're not finished yet.
No, we're just getting started.
We're just getting started.
Cool.
This is the first spot.
Oh, awesome.
Glad you got to watch it.
You have a good evening.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
She answered the question. Are you guys done yet? No, we're just getting started.
Not yet.
Epic. That was so sick. Literally back-to-back casts. He saw that fish and then whack right next to the boat. So crazy. Wow. Lake change.
Lake change. That'll do.
That'll do. All right, let's get out there.
As usual, muskie fishing is fishing, and it's a grind, an absolute grind. You know, on these bodies of water, they really don't show you much. You either catch them or you don't. We were lucky enough to see that one before, but We're on hour, I think, 19 or 20 of this adventure. This is kind of our last lake. This is one of my favorites for big fish, really big fish. And we're gonna stick it out here most likely all night. Hope we can get one of those right bites. Something that scares us, a scary one. Something that moves up in the night, eats Sam at his feet and scares the living shit out of him.
Tonight's the night. Tonight's where the boys become men. Where putting in our time is gonna pay off, and yeah, we just want to see one fish that just scares the living heck out of us, and I think we can do that tonight. We're on one of Cody's favorite lakes. He's got some of these big fish named, and that's what I just want to see. I just want to see one of these fish come topside, and we just get to give her a little kiss and let her go. So stay tuned, strap in. Let's grind this evening out. Alrighty, the sun is just below the trees. It's getting pretty dark out. I don't know what we're gonna capture from here on out, but the mosquitoes are out and they're ready to play. So we're gonna probably spray ourselves down from head to toe, and then yeah, like I said, I don't know if this camera's gonna be alright, but mosquitoes.
Oh, got one. Oh, dude, he got off. Oh, got one. Oh, dude, he got off.
Oh my god.
Damn. Up with bait or a fish at it.
Did you feel a head shake?
Oh, yeah. 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 I know what that was.
Good morning. Current time is 5:30. We stopped fishing at like midnight last night, and last night was crazy. There's so much that like we couldn't really capture just because it was so dark out, and yeah, we fished till midnight and just took a nap on the back of the boat. And the crazy thing is we both forgot our sleeping bags out here. We didn't bring that warm of clothes, and for some odd reason Mother Nature decided to get down to like 50 degrees last night. And we're not in Canada or anything, we're in like Wisconsin, like central Wisconsin, so not the best night's sleep, but at least we didn't have to get off the water or anything. So let's talk to Cody. We just both kind of rolled off the front and back deck. Morning.
Good morning. How's everyone doing? Probably better than us right now. Not our best decision to stay out here, but typically Sam seems to go along with whatever idea, good or bad, and didn't remind us to get the sleeping bags last night. But it's 5:30 in the morning, and this is normally a pretty good time. And luckily we woke up early this morning because it's 50 degrees out. So we're gonna go try to capture or have one more shot at a giant. Last night was upsetting. We lost more opportunities. One more shot.
One more shot. Let's get it, Stu. Let's get it. Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
Cody's absolutely right. If you guys have troubles waking up in the morning to go fishing, just induce the worst night's sleep possible by bringing no warm clothes, and just let that morning dew set in right on your face, and you will wake up, you will fish. That's exactly what's happening here today. So stay tuned, strap in. It's a beautiful morning. We're gonna go huck some baits around, and yeah, like Cody said, one more shot. One more shot to get a big one.
It's time to unleash the flying Johnsonville Brok with a tail and a couple dangly blades on the back. Like Cody just said, it's gonna be like a morning where we're not gonna really bend over much. The figure eights are gonna be subpar and the casting's gonna be hard because we are chilled.
Thought it'd be a great idea to embrace the Northwoods last night. Why do you never come out this far?
There you go.
Ham and bacon, please.
Ham and bacon?
Yes.
Ham and bacon.
A cold night's rest and tough fish in the morning can always be settled up with a good breakfast. And Cody knows some really cool joints around here, so we're just scarfing down some breakfast. And yeah, we're pumped to be drinking some hot coffee and eating some good food.
Why?
How you feeling? You feeling good now?
I'm pumped to be alive right now.
You're good to be alive. Look at that. Yo.
That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. We have freaking fished our butts off this weekend. We truly grinded. I hate using the word we grinded, but we did. We really did this weekend. We were sleeping in the boat, taking naps here and there, fishing all through the night, fishing early in the morning. It's we made a lot of casts. And that's because we were going for that one big fish. We're fishing low density water and we gave it all we got. So we ended up, I don't know if we did a good job of explaining, but last evening, before we went to the last lake, Cody had an encounter with a giant fish, and it followed in the 8. He threw back out there, it followed again, and it just seems like it wasn't committing. It was fooled, but it just wasn't committing. And then we go to the next lake, which would be like our last lake we fished all last night, and Cody popped a tiger muskie, which is cool because he's never caught a tiger in there before. And then after that, it just was like, there was action, but they weren't eating. 3 things really happened on this trip. We fished our absolute butts off, had a blast. Second thing, I learned so much about muskie fishing this trip. Before in the past, I had gone to Canada or Lake Vermilion and stuff like that, and I had shared the boat with a couple really knowledgeable muskie anglers, but it seems like all we did was like we threw blades. We threw bucktails the whole time, and that's fun, that's cool, that's awesome, it catches fish, but like I didn't feel like I learned different techniques and different bodies of water. We were really fishing muskies offshore this weekend, and that was cool. But the boat half the time was in 20 feet, and we're fishing from like 15 to 18 feet of water with big rubber. And just the whole action, the cadence, everything, my mind is like, it's going 100 miles an hour because I've never musky fished like this. So as far as learning goes this weekend, head and shoulders over what I knew before. And the final thing is we had opportunities, and I don't know if it was just they weren't committing this weekend, or they just didn't get it down their throat, or luck just didn't go our way. I don't know, but it was overall a pretty crazy weekend, and this will not be the last time I'm up here. Cody is so gracious enough to show me his waters and take me around in his boat and just show me the area that he grew up muskie fishing and the area he cares most about when it comes to chasing these big beasts. So I'm turning it over to him. How you doing? Talk to me.
My back hurts. Oh, unfortunately, you know, you set your sights in the start of the weekend of what could be, and I've seen fortunate enough to see a lot of great weekends, and where there's been multiple over 48, some absolute monster encounters with fish. But this weekend was kind of in a funk. It seemed like we missed the window by 10 minutes. And if we had our timing perfectly right, we could have had an epic weekend. And some of those fish that we had lost are on places and bodies of water where they're monsters. And those are the fish that haunt your dreams.
Yeah, it's easy to see why Cody's addicted to this. I'm falling in love with it every single time I go. And yeah, I had a blast. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Make sure you go check out Cody. I'll leave all his socials and stuff below. He's a badass angler on the FLW tour, so cheer him on next year, and check out his sponsors too, because anybody who backs this guy, I back them. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. I guess there's nothing left to be said, and stay tuned, and as always, let the adventure begin. See you.